Alright, so this is a review of yesterday's lesson on exponents and how to write them and what they mean. So this should be fairly quick and easy. So we've got 2 to the third. That just means 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, now the biggest mistake that everybody was making was saying this equals 6. Okay, it's multiplication. So that means 2 times 2 is 4. Times 2 is 8. Okay, we're not adding, so it's not 2 plus 2 plus 2. It's multiplication. Okay, so if I do 3 to the third, that's 3 times 3 times 3. Well, 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. Okay, so we just multiply it out. Alright, and that's all the lesson that yesterday was about. Okay, we were literally just multiplying. Okay, I know some of you had trouble with it, but that's all we were doing. And so, there was a question that said evaluate 2 to the fifth. That's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Well, that's 2 times 2 is 4. And then 4 times 2 is 8. Eight times 2 is 16. And 16 times 2, as I start to write the wrong number, is 32. Okay, and so that's our final answer. It's just multiplication. Alright, so this number is how many 2's there are. Okay, it just tells us how many 2's there are. And so that's how many 2's we multiply. Okay. And so the next question, and so this is where we can use a little common sense. The next part said evaluate 2 to the sixth. Well, that's 6 2's. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, from the previous question, we know that 5 2's is 32. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know that that is 32. So we know it's 32 times 2. And so 32 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. And so it's 64. Okay. And then it asked, well, how many days will it take to be more than 50,000? Well, we can sit there and do, all this multiplication and do 64 times 2 is 128. 128 times 2 is 16, carry 1, 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, times 2, and try to keep track. Because that's 7, that's 8. Or we can sit there and make a table. Now, I know a lot of people don't like tables. But a table is a nice, organized way of keeping track of things. Well, we knew that, we could start at 2 at day 1 if we want. But since we already knew that 6 gave us 64, and then we know that 64 times 2. Well, 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 6 is 12. Or 4 plus 4 is 8. 6 plus 6 is 12. Well, then we go to 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. Carry 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 2 is 5. And 1 plus 1 is 2. Then for day 9. 6 and 6 is 12. Carry 1. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 5 is 11. Carry 1. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus the 1 is 5. Now, and then adding it to itself is the same as multiplying by 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 1 is 2. Now let's switch colors. 2 times 8 is 16. Carry 1. 2 times 4 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 2 is 4. And so now we go 13, 14, 15, 16, okay. 2 times 6 is 12, carry 1. 2 times 9 is 18, plus 1 is 19. 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 9 is 18, carry 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 8 is 16, carry 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Yes, I know you're all laughing. 2 times 6 is 12, carry 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. And so that's 32,768. 2 times 8 is 16, carry 1. 2 times 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13. I chose the wrong color. Oops. So carry 1. 2 times 7 is 14, and 1 is 15. Carry 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 2 times 3 is 6, and so that's 65,536. And so that's 16 days to be more than 50,000. Okay, and so it's just multiplication. All right, so if I say write 81 as a product of exponents. Well, there are multiple different ways we can do this. Okay, well, 81 is 9 times 9. Well, that's 2 9s, so that's 9 to the second. So, that's an answer. Well, 9 is 3 times 3. So I can do 3 squared times 9 squared times 9. And that's an answer. I can do, since 9 is 3 squared, I can do 3 squared times 3 squared. Since 2 plus 2 equals 4, I just need these exponents to add up to 4. So I can do 3 to the third times 3. And the reason for that is 3 times 3 times 3, well, that's 9 times 3, which is 27. And 27 times 3, 3 times 7 is 21, carry 2, 3 times 2 is 6, plus the 2 I carried is 81. Okay, that's still 4 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so that's 4 different ways I can write it. Okay, so any of these are possible. Okay, so product of exponents. Okay, any of these are possible. All right, good luck. I was going to use the computer to stop this. That doesn't work.